Number 54 in the 80 Graded Studies for Clarinet Book 2 is a piece by Cyrille Rose. This is a great piece for a like a high school performance. It is of reasonable length, quite challenging. It's good for the student in the sense that it's quite slow, like so it's not, you're not under any technical pressure. There's lots of room for rubato. So even though the metronome marking is apparently rigid, crotchet equals 80, there's a potential to be able to kind of like massage the hard parts to make them slower, or to make the easy parts a bit faster, and it creates a bit more musicality. So I'll play through the piece and comment on each section as they come. So what we have is an 8-bar phrase. So kind of like 2 lots of 4. Notice that it's very expansive. So you want big, long breaths. You don't want to be breathing every 2 bars or after every slur. You want to try and get the big 4-bar phrase and then another 4-bar phrase with a big crescendo at the end. So maybe you could say I was a bit conservative, but there's plenty more for me to show where you don't have to be conservative. So we keep on going. Next 8-bar phrase. Okay, so I deliberately got a little bit more expansive here. So we have our first kind of like mini climax of the piece. So at bar 15 we have the 4-day. So you don't have to be timid here. Like, the piece starts at piano, here's your 4-day. You need the dynamic contrast. A classical piece like this is never going to do rip-roaring double 4-days. It'll potentially have some pianissimo, but what the audience needs to hear is contrast. They need to hear that you're playing louder. They need to hear that you're playing softer. So you have to treat these a little bit more aggressively than what it feels like you're doing. No matter how it feels, you're probably going to have to put way more effort in to make it actually sound like you're putting in this effort. So you may feel like you're putting in the effort, but it's got to sound like you're putting in the effort, because only by how it sounds that it'll actually ever sound like a 4-day. We keep on going. 40. Oh, so again. Alright, what do we have here? More musical shape. So we start off loud, quite dramatic, with some trills. Now notice the trills isn't just a turn it on and go as fast as possible. We are decorating our E. Oh, sorry. Notice how I start slowly. So a trill doesn't mean just like go hammer for tongs. You're just gonna work your way into it. You're decorating the E. Big shape, big C, let it rip, and then we have a compulsory kind of breath at 20. Dramatic again. Trill, trill, trill. And notice at the very, very end, it reaches a sense of calm. We have the diminuendo, and we just like ease it out, and then you finish. You got a nice pause at the end there. You just hold the music. To a sense of rest. And then we're back to the original tune. Okay, so a couple of things in here. We have a turn. In bar 26, I would like to treat this as a dotted crotchet. da, 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 then turn on that last quaver. 1 and 2, turn 3. So da, 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 da. Now you could, if it's too hard, take up an entire crotchet to do the term. But they're just semiquavers, so you might as well leave it to the last quaver. Then, alright, we have an A trill to a B. There is no way you're ever going to be able to do, well, maybe, but it'll never sound very effective. So this is where your top psi keys here are. You want to hit that top one, so A key plus a top psi key. It'll sound gross, but it's an effective B for a trill. Compulsory breath. Retards, we're slowing down, then our big run. Well, so my timing might have been a bit incorrect, so we'll try again. And then back to the original tempo. Oh, look at that cheesy little classical type ending there. So again, it's dolce, it's mezzo piano, so we're just kind of just sweetly just playing through a nice little phrase, da 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 da. Beyond that mezzo piano and that dolce, there are no instructions. There's no micromanagement of dynamics here. It's totally up to you as a performer to make things rise and fall, rise and fall. Okay, so I'm pushing and taking away. It's all air. That's the only way you'll ever get the shape, is to just lean into the music and then pull it back. Lean into the air and then pull it back. And then the last phrase. And it's number 54 from 80 Graded Studies, Book 2.